What do you think about family life? What do you think about family life? I'm not afraid to punch a woman. What do I think of family life? I'll tell you what I think of family life. I have children, and despite my age, I have had quite some experience with children. Well, I have a brother and a sister and another brother and 5 more sisters, and each of them have 8 kids. You know, I remember one time I was telling my nieces and nephews in a storm, on a stormy day in my den, I was telling them a story. And all of a sudden the lights cut out. They were like, Grandpa Pappy, the lights are out. What are we going to do? And I couldn't believe this. And I said to them, you know, back in my day, we didn't have darkness. Darkness was 17 cents an hour and I made 8 cents a week. I had to walk 15 miles up the road just to get to the darkness station. We had to go 24 hours of light sometimes. It was crazy. What do you think about family life? Who is the incompetent idiot that's wasting good air that can't even cut a square? Hey, yeah, okay? You know what I want? I want a pregnancy that doesn't hurt, babies that don't cry or poop. I want husbands that listen, don't talk, and do what they're told. And oh, I don't believe this. Tell us about your family history. Thank you. Your bling is crooked. I like my bling that way. Do you think it's cool? You should back off my bling. I think you should back off my bling. I beat up women bigger. I'm here to tell you about my family history. My dad left us. He left us with some crack. My mom tried to make me swear when I was a kid never to do it. But I eventually did it. I did crack, weed, you know, anything I could put my hands on. Steroids, everything. When I was bored, I mixed crack and steroids. And it turns out you lose all your teeth, see? See, bling it, girls, yeah. You know, moving on. I like these teeth better, they're shiny. When I smile, women notice me. I see them with that look. But it turns out, that doesn't help you with education. So horrible. I never made a D. I never got that high. I never got above a 30%. I failed 5th grade once, 6th grade 4 times, 4th grade 3 times, and I failed 7th grade 5 times. And then I quit on my 8th time in 8th grade. I never learned anything. I hated my teachers. I punched every single one of them. That's why I learned to punch women. They deserve to do that. They deserve to be beaten. Tell y'all about my family history, eh? Well, here's something y'all don't know. It's called work and nothing but it. See, back in the old day, all we had was blood, sweat, tears. Yeah, I ain't done nothing about that. I didn't have time for women and dating and making babies. I didn't even go to school. That's all I was, work. That was my name. If I went to school, I'd be most likely to work in life. When I grew up, all I did was work. And now I'm too old to work. It's time for me to settle down. Have a family. Start a life. You know, when my nieces and nephews came over, sometimes I make them work. They're at the youth, the prime, the working age of life. And when they do their work correctly, I reward them. I'll give them a quota. That was more than my week's salary. You know, my pappy used to tell me, if you can't work, you must die.
Tell us about your family history. Stupid rubber bands. I always hated those things. Started in kindergarten. Those kids were just too messy. I quit that right away. Idiots. From that moment, people avoided me. Never really figured out why. I mean, how could you not love this? My parents were stupid. They kept everything messy. The air was messy. Everything so dirty. I hated them. I stayed in my room, which was clean. From that moment on, I grew up. I didn't really have friends. Never really knew what that was about. People drinking and eating after each other. Disgusting. I hated it. I hated school, high school, school in general. I once got offered a job as a teacher, but I had to refuse because children are idiots. They're dirty. They're disgusting. They're nasty. They make messes and do nothing else. Like that stupid Blaine boy. He can't even read. If it were up to me, he'd read and write like Shakespeare. Shakespeare. Yeah, I'm that great. I'm that great. I don't know. I like things being clean. My history says that I'm all about cleanness. That's what's important to me.